Hey guys, Pac Master 47 and welcome to sort of odd video. Today I'm going to be well, it's come to my attention a guy by the name of Alex Bale is or has been uploading SpongeBob theories in the past year or something. I don't know. So and you guys know how much I love SpongeBob. So yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to this as best I can. And yeah, so there's only 8 of them out. I don't think he's doing anymore. So, alright. So, yeah, so if you guys like what you're seeing, I may do more reacting to SpongeBob theories from Alex Bale. Because apparently they're the best of the best. I'm not exactly sure about that, but now let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna save this to a playlist. So hopefully this goes well. So, without further ado, let's begin. Now, keep in mind I have not watched these yet. So, I am subscribed to him. You guys should subscribe. His channel is in the description of this video. I believe so. So, this first SpongeBob theory is called the SpongeBob Conspiracy number 1, the Squilliam theory. All right, let's begin. Here we go. Make sure my mic is on, actually. I think it is on. All right, let's go.
Squilliam Fancyson. Squilliam Fancyson. Squilliam Fancyson.
Squilliam Fancyson. Sorry.
Fancyson III is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
So, I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and
Facts. I don't think he can play the clarinet either.
he
Oh well.
always rubs it in his face.
That's right. I'm living your dreams, Squidward. Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his
Oh.
wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes
Oh
to
no, he's hot. Sorry.
ridiculously extreme and expensive
I
lengths
had
to
to do that.
humiliate Squidward and show his superiority, and I'm gonna prove it. SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about, but the show constantly
Exactly.
brings back characters
Oh.
and references to previous episodes. And if you
Oh.
look closely, you can connect the dots and find
Oh
some
my gosh,
very
it
interesting
does.
stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancyson III is a manipulative fraud.
Oh, wait, actually going back and looking at it, that's the episode where Mr. Krabs was teaching him how to drive. I'm correct. That's the episode where they're in the mall. I didn't know Bubble Buddy was
Constantly
there.
brings back characters
Oh, that's
and references
cool.
to previous episodes.
That's cool,
And if
I
you
gotta
look
say that.
closely, you can connect the dots and find
Sorry,
some
I'll,
very interesting stories.
shut up now.
And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancyson III is a manipulative fraud.
Oh,
Evidence number 1, the pet hospital.
pet hospital. What? Evidence number 1. Sorry.
We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geek.
By the way, my favorite episode.
The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
We're about to hit an ad. What's it about?
This is Blankos.
Oh,
the
it's like I
free-to-play
care.
multiplayer game where you can unlock.
Sorry,
earn,
guys. It's like I care.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
I love that part. Just because how he looks so calm, this doctor, and he's just like, yeah, he's not even laughing about it. He's just like, yeah, we're from the pet hospital across the street, and we understand you have a dying animal on the premises. Like, that was actually Squidward playing. That's the funny bit. Alright, sorry.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Yes.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start
After
the...
that.
Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Okay, time out real quick. I know I'm going to be pausing this a lot. Now that I'm looking at this, how is he spying on him? Because he blew it into the phone. So it's like he kind of had to know he was. Ah, whatever.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen
What
a
about-
pet hospital in Bikini Bottom.
What?
We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital. We've seen this purple dogfish before, but once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr.
Wait a minute. No, we haven't.
Squarepants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Wait a
There's this
minute.
green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So
That's
it is
Squilliam.
very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward. But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl.
The ba
In
ba
the
ba
same
ba.
episode,
The
Squilliam
ba ba ba
also
ba ba.
says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and
Okay, wait. I'm out on pause it before we. I love that face. Uh, sorry. I paused that at a good time. Oh my god, that does make sense, because there never is a pet hospital in SpongeBob. Like, we've never seen a pet hospital. My gosh, that makes so much sense. That is strange. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry, guys.
we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble Bowl, he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band. So
I always did find that a little bit strange how he just shows up and he's like, "Hey, I wasn't busy, you know."
both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl. Evidence number 3, Squilliam.
Squilliam friends. Oh. All right. So this is actually pretty I like this. This is actually like deep diving into the episodes of SpongeBob. This is actually pretty cool. All right, let's continue with evidence number 3.
Squilliam's friends. In season 3, episode 8, Squilliam returns.
Another
Squidward
good
leaves
episode.
for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam
Oh no, he's hot. That's where this came from. Sorry.
and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier!
Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take a look at Squilliam's friends. They're all nicely dressed, you kind of get the
Yeah.
sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look
Oh.
like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens.
Oh my
Usually don't wear
gosh.
nice clothes like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab and would already know Squidward as the cashier.
My daddy doesn't have enough slime.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
They're not the type of people Squilliam would hang out
I'm sorry, but he just paused it on the best face Squidward could have had.
with. I mean, why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends?
Oh my gosh! I never noticed that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything. I was only trying to impress you.
And then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding.
Is that true?
Of course not. I'm filthy stinking rich.
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4, the statue.
Oh. So this is actually getting interesting, because this is actually getting interesting. I forgot what I was going to say after that, but because I don't know, I always saw Squilliam as this guy, as like the older cousin to Squidward, like how he's just trying to like stay like so impressive. So, but this is actually making sense how he isn't talented at all. All right, let's move on to evidence number 4.
In Season 7, Episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh, wait! They've already built one of me! I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that
Did
once
you
again,
now?
this encounter was staged by Squilliam, and he actually paid to get that statue built. As
Oh.
Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
Bless you, Squilliam Fancyson. Bless you.
but if you remember, this is one of those
Oh
friends
my
Squidward
gosh!
likely paid, making her whole
What?
comment feel very fake. By the
What?
end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that it's his statue, not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property?
Whoa, whoa. This is like a whole nother thing. That makes so much sense now. God, I'm never gonna look at this show the same again.
Evidence number 5, the concert. In Season 6,
Oh.
Episode 17, Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members were part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we
Oh.
also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet. The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant.
maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam
Okay.
is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward, but nothing,
Yeah, it seems like
and I
it.
mean nothing, compares to what he does next.
Oh.
Evidence number 6, the music college.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. This is actually very in depth into the episodes. I really enjoy this. Like, I've noticed I remember I've watched a fair share of SpongeBob in my time. In fact, I've seen almost every episode. I think I'm missing some of the newer ones I haven't seen yet, but this is like I'm probably never gonna watch these episodes and look at it the same way again. Holy crap. Wait, let's continue with the most compelling piece of evidence, the music college.
In the same episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. I never understood how she mistaked him for Squidward. Like Squilliam for Squidward. There. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. Probably we will.
Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally.
Okay, how?
This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
it is. No, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies?
Oh.
If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam?
Squilliam, you deceitful lying.
To set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing
Oh my
He just wore
gosh!
some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
My very
Oh my
own music
gosh.
class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college, and right off the bat, there's something very fishy about this place. The building itself is very green and grimy, and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious, except for the big sign on top, which feels like the only new thing about this building. I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom. They all have a very nice structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's friends, but if this is such a prestigious college, how did SpongeBob and Patrick get in here?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you
Wait.
two numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting in anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the headmistress, and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your mind.
Alright, let's do it. You guys better be careful, because, if I wasn't here to be your filter for watching these, your head would just explode from the head blowingness from this. Alright, let's see this, guys. The most compelling piece of evidence. Here we go.
Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Oh my gosh!
Squidward cute tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
That doesn't sound like he's been paid off.
Gosh!
The lengths that Squilliam goes to humiliate Squidward are
Holy
insane. He literally builds
crap.
statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior. But why? Why would anyone go so far to embarrass an old high school band classmate? What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything.
Oh, is that it?
Either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you guys enjoyed.
That was a pretty good theory.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Season 6, Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges. Just a normal episode where SpongeBob and Patrick...
I seen this episode the other day.
Really
Last night, I think it was.
Except I have one question about this episode. Why does Squidward have Squilliam's robe? That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam Fancyson III's robe. Why would Squidward have this? Unless they were more than just classmates. Could they have once been dating? No way. That's not possible. There's no evidence to support that. Right?
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
No. It can't be.
I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music
Uh-uh.
recital?
It's been right in front of us this whole time.
Sources last saw Evil harassing teenagers up at Makeout Reef.
Makeout Reef. Good time. Good
Uh-uh.
time.
Voted most likely to suck eggs in high school.
Holy shit!
Pardon his French there, guys. Oh my gosh. Squilliam, you deceitful, lying person. Wow. I'm enjoying it. I'm so tired. Alright, guys. That was it for that SpongeBob theory. That, holy crap. I'm probably never going to be looking at SpongeBob the same way again. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was something else for sure. Holy crap. Squilliam had the police working for him? That's... wow. I just gotta let it sink in. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Holy crap. Makes so much sense. That I get, oh my gosh. Like this is, oh my gosh. This has changed my entire perception of SpongeBob SquarePants. Or at least Squilliam's part. Well, guys, if you'd like me to see me react to the second theory Alex Bale did, it's called the television theory. Uh, Go ahead, please tell me in the comments or hit that like button. Holy crap, this was interesting for sure. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time for another episode